She canceled a date because of COVID lockdown 2 weeks ago. Do I reach out or wait?
Well, it depends on if the lockdown is over. I know there are some countries where they still are having lockdowns. I know like China's locking down again. They're going for this zero COVID type of thing. Typically what you do, I would wait a couple weeks. If you don't hear from her, reach out, try to set one more date. And if she won't set a date with you, then best to leave her be. If she's too afraid to leave her house and you're not, you probably don't have the same views politically and you're going to have friction anyways. And she may, because that's something that's kind of become, I've seen a lot in emails and stuff over the last few years, is that you have women that won't date anybody or talk to anybody unless they're vaxxed, or they won't go out or won't get serious with somebody that's not vaxxed. Maybe they've got an elderly person at home that's got a weakened immune system that they're worried about protecting. But if you don't share the same values, it's best to move on and find somebody that thinks the same way you do. Because if you don't share the same values, you're going to clash a lot. And especially when you're living together, it's just not worth it.
Also, she canceled the date and it's been 2 weeks and he's wondering, is she going to reach back out or is it okay for him to just reach out after
Well,
2 weeks goes by?
the other thing to consider is that when she canceled the date, did she bring up rescheduling, or did she just say, well, since we're all locked down, we can't go out? I don't know what the restrictions were because all he said was a lockdown. So I'm assuming that everything was closed and there was really nothing you can do. I know like Australia, New Zealand, those places, like everything was closed. There was nothing you could do. And like even when things were really bad in the UK, it's like people go to the beach and sit at the park bench and the police come up and give them tickets or arrest them if they didn't leave. So there was like literally you couldn't do anything. So like I said, I don't know what type of lockdown or how strictly they were locked down, or if it was just because COVID was spreading again in your area and they were telling people they should stay home and not go to work, but you weren't like forced to stay at home. You got to really look at the values. But the important thing is, under normal circumstances, if she cancels the date at the last minute, but she really wants to see you, she'll bring up rescheduling. And if she doesn't bring up rescheduling, then I would never call her again. Because if she's canceling, especially if it's a few hours before and she's canceling the date, doesn't mention rescheduling, it just means she doesn't want to go out with you. So don't waste your time. You want to spend your time with people that really want to see you, really want to spend time with you.